Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran, and in today's video I'm going to teach you guys how to maximize your damage as a combat rogue using the mastery that we get. This video is a lot more useful for somebody who already has full conquest gear and has stacked as much mastery as possible with the gear that you're given. And as long as you can get as close to 100% mastery as possible, then this guide will be the most helpful for you. So our mastery deals actually a lot of damage as a combat rogue, and actually can deal more damage than auto attacks in terms of quantity. We can get a lot more mastery hits than auto attack hits because mastery can proc off of our auto attacks, send strikes, revealing strikes, and basically any ability that uses our main hand weapon. So the question is, how do you maximize it? Basically, it's about energy management and applying abilities when you have both buffs for weapon mastery available. When both of my weapons proc mastery, then I have about 97-98% mastery, somewhere in between of that, and that's basically the most amount of mastery I can ever have. And that basically dictates me how I spend my energy and my combo points depending on what kind of buffs I have. So this is the basic breakdown. If I don't have either of the weapon buffs, I try to pull my energy as best as I can, trying not to expand it, trying to get my sliciness up, not really trying to go for some crazy setup. If I have one buff available, I try to use my energy less sparingly, so I'll try to use Cinder Strikes about 70, 80, or 90 energy, but when I have two buffs available, I just try to pull up my energy as best as possible prior. Once both buffs are available, I try to spend my Sinister Strikes and all the other abilities as much as possible. You can also combo this with Adrenaline Rush, Killing Sprees, and everything. And overall, the amount of damage you deal is a lot. And this way you can actually deal more damage in BGs to kind of like sneak a little bit extra damage in whenever burst is available. It's basically you stack a lot of hits on top of one another, plus a little bit extra multi-strikes, plus some of them might crit. It's actually a lot of damage, but it's mostly in quantity, just how much damage you can put out within a single moment, rather than the quality of the crits and the how big the numbers are. It's fairly effective, and it takes just a little bit of watching out for buffs a little bit more. I mean, as combat rogues, we already watch out for the shallow insight, moderate insight, deep insight, and now we'll just need to just watch out for the mastery hits. Now let me show you some arena skirmishes where I was able to apply this, just to increase my damage output as much as possible. So here's some arena footage. This is me and a random warrior that just queued into skirms. After me deciding that I'm going to make this video, I open up on Boomkin and both of my weapons proc. I pop a Adrenaline Rush and I try to sink as many Cinder Strikes into the Boomy as I can. I drop in a Kidney just to make sure there's some CC, try to stab the rogue, but because I'm just so focused on getting as much Cinder Strike damage out there as possible, I'm basically just kind of missed it. And it's okay, now I gotta deal with the rogue who's trying to peel me off the Boomy while trying to dish out damage into the Boomy. As you guys know, rogues don't have the highest burst when it comes to arenas. A warrior, enhancement shaman, hunters, red paladins, mages, death knights. There's a lot of classes that deal straight up more damage than rogues, because rogues are about a combination of CC and damage. So being the combination of CC and damage, sometimes you don't have damage upkeep 24/7, but if you pay attention to mastery, you can actually be competitive. So as a rogue competing against a warrior who's all about damage, working with the mastery actually allowed me to be competitive. Here's another clip, and I'll be honest with you guys, this clip wasn't the best. I didn't have the greatest CC here, I just had the most mediocre base CC possible, but because I was able to maximize and just overall increase the amount of burst output and damage I have as a combat rogue, as a rogue altogether, basically we're able to win because damage. And with that in mind, as a rogue warrior, we shouldn't win against a hunter healer, especially BM hunter priest. But we still did, mainly because of that extra mastery advantage that I was able to take as soon as possible, and then combo a little bit of that with CC left and right. You'll see that I actually dealt more damage than the warrior, which is very exciting for me as a rogue. You don't really have this kind of situation often where you deal a lot of damage, especially if you play some like subtlety rogue who's all about the setups. But as a combat rogue, to be able to dish out that much damage, to be able to help out my teammates in terms of damage while still allowing to have the same amount of strict CC that I have, is just too much fun. And this is also fun, just being able to play a class that I've been playing for a while and learn something a bit of new that I can apply for myself when I play the game, something that can be helpful for you guys to do. This is next time I'm going to be playing 2s, like actual serious 2s. I'm going to be applying this to myself as well. I'm going to hold off my energy unless I have full mastery, and I'm going to be applying this in BGs, and overall it adds a little more intricacy to something as simple as a combat rogue. Hopefully guys you enjoy these tips, and hopefully these tips help you guys out. Again, this is better for a fully geared rogue with almost 100% mastery, if not 100% mastery, just to help you guys out in order to be able to dish out more damage in BGs, more damage in arenas, and just being able to be more effective as a player. So hopefully you guys enjoy. My name is Dalaran. Hope you guys having a great one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.